Alrighty. Well, hello everybody and happy new year. It's January 4th, 2024, a brand new spanking new year, and welcome to the Gamers DNZ podcast. It is me, Megalixer, talking right now. We have Jazzymoto.
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone.
Hey,
We got we
I just
got
want to say
OG double
shout out to Medic real quick. Hey, Medic, they haven't seen you in the gym, but glad you're here. Sorry about that.
we got OG double M.
He's
Okay,
silent.
I guess he got nothing. Um, we have Sir Richie Rich.
What up?
All
What
right.
up?
And finally, we got the one and only the one.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. Like Megalixer said, Happy New Year to everyone. And it's January 4th. Hopefully, everyone can keep their New Year's promises and go to the gym like some of you out there have stated and stay focused this year and beat as many games as possible. So let's get this started off right for the new year. Let's start off with what you guys have been playing, if you beat anything since the last time we met, because we didn't meet last week, and that was my fault. But let's start with Jazzymoto. What have you been playing outside of
Um,
Destiny? I know
yeah, I
that.
was playing a crap ton of Destiny. Um, what else? Elden Ring. Made me fire up my library. What else? Uh, Dying Light 2. Yeah, I was on that a bit. Um, Jeez. Fortnite, because they added a new Lego building mode, so I'm playing that with Sir Rich.
Oh, okay.
And
That's interesting. I didn't know you was into Fortnite.
not really, but they had a new mode I wanted to try out. My sister was telling me to jump back on, so it's like all right.
Ah,
But what else? That's pretty. Oh no, a little bit of Minecraft and Daisy. So yep,
What's Daisy?
Daisy.
Daisy, not Daisy.
Oh,
You pick
Daisy.
flowers and
He,
then you
he put
plant
that
them.
all put them words together quick, don't he?
the
it's
heck?
a
What the heck?
it's a survival horror like MMO type thing. You got to worry about the environment, your hunger, and don't get rained on and cold because you're gonna get pneumonia and get sick. And bears will
Jump
eat
from
you.
too high
Yeah,
because you're gonna
don't.
break your leg.
Yep. And you can't slide down from ladders because you're gonna get blisters on your hands, which can cause infection, and then you can die. Yeah, a super survivor game, but it's fun.
Well, that's good. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it from me.
Okay, what about you, Megalixer?
all right. So for me, I play plenty of games. The past few weeks. Well, the other last week. Um, I played some more Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and it's fun because that's a game I technically beat in, but there's also like I guess you could say a true ending to the game. Like after you beat it, when you play the extra levels and look at more story content. So yeah, I guess you could say double beat. um, I played some Dragon Ball The Breakers. Um, I play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I played I played Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which was a Christmas gift to me. Thank you, Double M.
Whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, dang. Okay, well, forget you then. uh, oh, and also, this is a bit of a surprise, but another thing, which is technically another Christmas gift, because I got it with my gift card. I started playing the original Resident Evil 1 for my first
Nice.
Resident Evil game.
Stars, get in the house.
But
What are
yeah,
those dogs?
But yeah, I'm
Look,
liking it so far.
see why it's a classic. Ha ha.
Yeah. And my friend came over to my house and we played some Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh my, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, you playing?
Y'all play
You
some Black
playing?
Ops?
That's
I
my
didn't.
point.
Yeah, we was playing the zombies mode, which is really addictive. I really like zombies.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
Now
it
the
is.
zombies and the latest Call of Duty, that's fun too. That is fun.
That's what they say.
I
Yeah,
heard it
those
was
fun.
fun.
It is fun. So when they're gonna sell to my price, I'll get it. But okay, let's move on. What else have you been playing?
That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serge, what about you?
I was on Destiny.
Oh yeah, I knew
So
that.
you mentioned that. Uh, tried out Arma, the Armoria Master. What is it called? Recore, Reforger, Armor Reforger. Did
Okay.
tutorial and that. I didn't get no games because as soon as you start trying to get in that, it's like all these mods you got to download just to get in games. But they free mods. It's just time consuming because if you don't have the
Mhm.
right mods, you can't get in there. But I'm gonna get in there. Was on Doom Eternal a little bit because we was talking about it on the last stream, so I downloaded
So
it.
you said you're gonna do it, right? All right.
I did it, and I'm downloading. I was playing it. I ain't played as much as I wanted to, but I did turn it on and trying to refill how to play the game. I was like, I may have to start a new game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know that's
Also, crap,
Uh,
you just reminded me that's a game I haven't played in a while that I still have yet to beat.
yeah, I was like in a hard level. I can barely move, and before I die, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to, yeah. Turned on Diablo. Did a little bit of that, but it's a slow grind by yourself. You need that experience boost of the team.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Like Jess said, Fortnite, Dying Light 2. Uh, I bought that game. I was talking about that Giga Bash, but it irritated me
You
because it's a
want your money
cool
back?
game. It's cool and I like it, but it's like it's $25. But they got
Mm.
two DLC packs for $10 a piece. I would have much rather you put that all in the $50 price tag.
Right. But see, they're trying to get you in there, then have you
Yeah,
get the
because
other one.
now I'm gonna get
Hmm.
the DLC
Yeah.
because I don't have all the characters. That's $20. I'm like $45. I would have paid $45 for this, but it's like bait and switch. Ah, gotcha.
Medic, I don't think they're going to drop the PS5 price for a bit based off the fact that I'm looking in the sorry to interrupt you.
No, I see
But
what you're talking about.
yeah, but I don't think they're going to drop the PS5 price too soon because they just had an increase. And I don't know if you've been listening to us over the last couple of months, but weeks. Sony's hurting for money, so don't expect any price drops. It'd probably be best if you could, I'm not even gonna say find one to use, but find someone that's selling it that doesn't, that want to sell it at a discount. That's still in a good shape, but it's still gonna be like $4.99. And maybe if they release the PS5 Pro next year for Christmas, you can get the one right now for your son. It'll probably go down to $3.99. But if you're expecting it to go to $2.99, I don't think so. So that to answer
I,
your
I,
question. Go ahead,
I can
sir.
see that
Go ahead.
happening.
Yeah, that's when OG gonna get it. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm getting a pro this year, so we'll see how it
Right,
work out.
$4.99. Now,
Hmm.
now, if you wait a little longer, Medic, and I decide that a PS5 Pro, which I doubt, is worth me getting, then I'll uh, let you get the other one, my PS5, because I don't play it as much. I just like having stuff.
I just like having stuff.
Hey,
Collection.
it is what it is. My collection, right? And you know
Flex.
what? Yeah, what? I'm sorry, Serge. We interrupted Serge. Go ahead, Serge. I apologize.
Oh, Giga Bash, and then yeah, that was it really. I can think. Oh wait. No, I played I was playing that League of Legends on the mobile.
How is that?
It's decent. It played real decent. If you like League of Legends, it's just League of Legends with different characters. Boom.
Okay.
But you know everything is behind woota 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 bye bye bye.
Hmm. Whenever something is free, it's not free.
Nah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That be it.
Okay. What about you, OG?
Man, I went ARG crazy. I downloaded so many games off Steam and the big
Oh,
Steam
you and that
sales.
Aces Rod. Okay, you and that Aces Rod.
Hey, it
Did you
is
tell
what
him
it
I'm at
is.
work, sir? Did you tell him I'm at work? Tell me he was playing while working.
Nope.
I would have. Go ahead.
Well, let's see. I tried to play Cyberpunk with my with the character I had.
Did you start it over?
I'm about to because I can't play no more.
No,
I've been
no.
dying.
I think I'm gonna redo my character as well because of the patch. I haven't updated it since, and they said you should just start over. What
Yeah,
else you been
I
playing?
think. Let's see. Cyberpunk, Undecember, which is a game you can get off Steam. It's an action RPG. Um, Grim Dawn, another one. Diablo. Oh, I got Achilles for $13 off of Steam. That's
Okay,
a good game.
somebody named Peppy Wilson said, "What's up, you guys?"
What
What's
up,
up,
Peppy?
Pep?
What up, Peppy?
What's up, Peps?
I'm trying to look
That's
at
our
this one.
PlayStation buddy.
That's your what?
That's my PlayStation buddy.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know how it's your PlayStation, buddy, when you never on PlayStation. But
Yep, that's true.
okay, go ahead.
Ah, back him up. You would.
Bruh.
um, what else did I play? Oh, I put Need for Speed Rivals on the ROG Ally. Pretty
Is that
nice. Pretty
fun?
nice.
Really?
Yeah, pretty nice. I got some achievements to get off of it too.
I know that's right. Anything
Hmm.
else?
Oh, what else? Of course, baseball is always in the rotation.
And I'm shocked you didn't play Starfield.
I played Starfield. Come on, man.
Yeah, I actually got away from Starfield for the last week.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Hell
I
has
actually did.
hell
What?
hell has frozen over.
You've committed a grave sin, Double M.
Yeah, I actually got away from Starfield for a week or so. I think it's because I'm not good in flying them ships.
Oh my
I
God!
get
Be quiet.
out.
Stop, Surge. Stop. 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 Yo,
Hey,
Surge.
Yes.
No, I'm
I'm pretty
sorry.
sure you
Surge
started.
told you. Yeah, I don't know how you can't fly a ship because Surge
Man, they
told you
shoot
to
me
go
right
to
out the sky.
go. What's your rank?
I can get Class C ships and everything.
Uh, so you went to training and learned how to fight.
I did all that. I did all that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, Double M. As the
You must
person
have
that
played some of
only
the missions
played.
I played. That's what I'm thinking.
You say what?
I said you probably ain't played some of the missions I played. They shoot you right out the sky, dude. I
I know
kid you
how to
not.
fly, and I've been in battles, so I think I can do okay. And I haven't. My ship has never been blown up. And when you get to a certain point in the game, you know how you fly to another planet, and they just all of a sudden end up there ready for you, and you
Yeah,
have to get into, for lack of a better term, I'm gonna call it a dog fight, but it's a
right.
space fight, and that's kind of happens all the time. Correct? That's what I
Yeah,
experienced.
but it's hard to take down the freestyle rangers when it's a lot of them. They gang up on you.
Hey, Mega.
Yep.
I haven't seen. Does Double wear his glasses when he playing?
No.
OG,
I mean, I feel
Mega,
like
Mega,
he
Mega,
should.
Mega, make sure when he does the plays the
I'm gonna
game
just
next.
say no. That's my guess. I'm guessing, y'all. That's
Yeah,
why I said that
make,
so swiftly.
Yes, I have my
yeah,
glasses on.
make sure Mega has his glasses on. How
I
about
seen you without your glasses, man. Don't. We just had this
I need my
discussion recently.
glasses. Hey, I need my glasses.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
And
better
don't
change
pretend
it.
like you don't. Don't ever do
Yeah,
that.
well, you better change your subscription because prescription because you don't know how to fly. So
I'm telling you, they gang up on me.
anything anything else, sir?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Let's see. What have I played? I played Rise of the Tomb Raider on my ROG Ally, and then I downloaded it again to my PC, and I'm playing that. But I've already beat it on my Xbox. Played Remnant,
Get that treatment.
and I tried to play While the Iron's Hot, Spirit Tea, and then I played The Walking Dead. And I tried Close to the Sun just because it came out yesterday, and I'll get back to that.
That's the Tesla game, right?
Yeah, the Tesla game is Close to the Sun,
Okay.
and not Elon Musk, the real Nikola Tesla. So for those who listen, when we say Tesla, we don't mean the clown,
Car.
megalomania.
We ain't talking about a
Yeah,
car. It ain't a racing
yeah.
game.
Okay.
I played Diablo and finally reached level 100, so I'm happy for that.
Hey, there you go. You made it. Only
Yeah, I
took
made it.
50 million jobs.
Yeah, it took a lot of jobs, but I have to give credit to somebody who showed me some way to get some good equipment.
So it makes it a little
Yeah,
easier.
Uber equipment. So once you start getting that Uber equipment and you build your character right and you get that Paragon board right, you're okay. What else up here? I tried to play Broken Age when I got back in town, but that was too late to get my points. Then everyone's talking about Path of Exile. I tried that and I'm like, oh, I don't want. I hadn't played Path of Exile in like 3 years, and I'm like, I think I was playing that with. I forget who I was playing that with a couple of years ago. I ain't
Wasn't
getting. I'm
me.
not.
I downloaded it. I tried it, but I was like,
Yeah. Okay. They talking about it's better than Diablo.
It's
No, it's
about
not.
the same to me.
It's not like Diablo. I like Diablo 110% better. That's just me.
Yeah, me too. I do.
Okay.
I like Diablo better.
I like Diablo. So those are the games that I played. I was going to talk about one subject first, which is the PlayStation getting sued, but I wanted to digress and talk about this subject real quick because I saw other people talking about it upset because Microsoft keeps changing the rewards program. And
I did
so
see
how
that.
do y'all feel about that? I mean, let me for people who earn it, because people are like, well, you have to do so much XYZ. You used to have to
Okay.
but my point, people are upset, or not saying upset. Let's say upset because they're
Disheveled.
like, well, it should be easy to them to earn daily points, right? And
Mhm.
they took the 5 points away, so you get a 5 points for playing, 3 points for playing an Xbox game every day, and you get. And now, in order to do your weekly achievements, you have to get a Xbox achievement in a Game Pass game every day.
Yeah, they made it harder.
So my point, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think they're wrong for that, or what? I want to. OG, let's go with you first.
I sure. I think they're doing right by it. They must be shelling out a whole lot of money. That's what I think. But like I said, it's been messed up for a couple of weeks now.
No, it was messed up because it screwed me up before I left town, so I couldn't. I just gave up because of my getting my achievement points because I like to try to finish with a lot. And I said, forget it. I'm leaving town. I'm like, couldn't get my points. I was frustrated, but that's in another sense. But as far as the rewards program, right? And I'm gonna show you the hypocrisy in a minute. So, what are your thoughts about them changing?
Yeah, I don't like the changes. I
You
don't. They,
don't?
they made it. They made it harder. I don't like the changes
Okay. Okay.
personally. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Serge?
The whole way.
What about
It's
you, Serge?
free points, and they can do whatever they want to make you earn them. If it's, I mean, they
Okay,
promoting they Game Pass more, and you're earning points. So it's a free
okay,
program. If they got to make you
okay,
jump through free more hoops, you don't have to jump through the hoops to get the free points. So
okay. What about you, Jasmodo?
Mm, I don't know. I have no complaints about free. Um, I don't know. No real
Okay,
complaints here.
okay. I know you don't participate, but I want your opinion, Mega.
So so basically what you're saying is that they're making free points harder to get?
Yeah.
That that sounds well hard harder to get.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Good or bad?
S- Sounds bad to me. I wonder why they're doing that though.
Hmm. Okay. Well, let me point out to you hypocrites like double. And the reason why I'm calling him hypocrite because he said the perfect word. I can't believe he said played right into it. He said they making it harder. Now, as a gamer, I've heard Serge say, I always, well, not picking on Serge, but this is something Serge said. Serge loves to play games on hard. Um,
ugh.
right or wrong.
Yeah,
So,
difficult.
yeah,
Is it because of the
Oh
way
my
you worded
goodness.
it?
Just
no,
like
no, let me
You
finish.
said
Messi.
ill?
No, 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 no. I got to finish this because it's funny to me.
Oh,
The
Uh,
things that kept going wrong, the
I
things that
literally
was
just heard him say ill, and I was like, oh, that's why you said that.
the
oh,
thing was that it's hard. Now, you getting free points, and all you have to do is earn a Game Pass achievement every day. So, what is it helping you do? Every day, you just gotta grind to get a Gamer Pass, but that 5 points each day ups your gamer score, does it not?
mm-hmm.
And you have to get 15 a month in order to get the overall monthly 1,000 points. What's so hard about that? Because actually, all last year, except for the end of this month, the end of December, when Xbox screwed up the Game Pass points, I got an achievement every day because of the program. I made sure of it. So tell me what's hard for someone who says, not Surge, but anyone who says, "Oh, it's hard." You say, "How is it hard?" You say it's tedious.
Hmm.
It's time consuming.
Take time out of your
definitely
day and
TV.
load up the game. Oh.
But here's the thing. My point is that these people call themselves gamers. They're crying for something to be a little bit harder for them. But thought we liked hard. I thought we liked challenges.
Hmm.
Wasn't that the epitome of gaming? Because we like these challenges, and isn't this what you do every day? And all these people, well, they're making it harder for us. If something is free, who cares? I was more upset with the program because they screwed it up at the end of the month and
Yes.
it messed my streak up. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that peed me off because I'm like, I was able to get it every day, but then at the end of the month, it screwed me, and I was like peed off because of that.
And
But I see all these.
Yeah,
one of my achievements
I
still
miss
But
my
didn't pop up. I'm mad about that. 50 points I'm missing out on. I ain't miss it.
did you write Xbox
No, I
rewards
will.
program? I did,
I
and
will.
they
I
gave me they.
yeah.
I wrote them, and they were like, "Can you?" I say, "Look, I'm not showing you nothing. Look at my gamer score."
And look at what games I played,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you can
that's
see
all you got to
everything.
do. They want you to go in and prove it. I'm like, I don't have to prove anything. You guys see it. But anyway, they gave me 150
Mm,
rewards points.
okay.
So I was still upset. But my point I'm making is overall being funny, but I laugh at the hypocrisy of people. If something is free, why complain? Because to me it's challenge. I want that 1,000 points at the end of the month. I want my 8 points a day. I want my 50 extra points per week. I want everything that I can get. If I'm sitting here playing games, if I can try to play it every day, even just getting the points by browsing on Windows, I mean, and Explorer, or doing the quizzes every morning and Explorer just to get the points. If I'm sitting at my desk on the computer tell me, is everyone in the world 100% working 24 when you're at their office? No, you're going to take a break. You're going to do this. Do it then. That's what it is. Do it on your phone. So I just found that to be a little bit funny to
Nah,
me.
Peppy asking how the reward system work. My
If you
bad.
got a mic, oh, did you tell him or does he know?
He's asking.
Oh,
He
it's two
said,
ways. It's two ways the reward systems work. If you go on the Internet Explorer or Bing, sign in with a Microsoft account, they'll give you daily challenges. That way, you can earn points daily. They'll just pop in the browser every morning. You wake up every day. It'll be like how many searches you do. If you search for how to make cake, how to make a bike, how to make an atom bomb, they give you
don't
five
do
points.
that.
Yeah, I'm just being silly. You
Definitely can't be doing that.
right.
Boom, boom, boom. What were you searching? Hello.
my point my
Uh,
point is it gives you the 5 points, and each day you do it. And if you're not doing anything, you just go in and give you the challenge. If you have an Xbox, you get, and I think you I don't know, I've always been uh subscribed to Game Pass, so I don't know if you just got an Xbox or PC. It works for PC too. And if you got
Yep.
PC Game Pass, um, it gives you the reward points. And you just got to do basic tasks. Or if you play Xbox games, but Pepe plays PlayStation, so I don't think he has an Xbox, so you wouldn't be able to do it. But for the Microsoft program, even on the like Double does, he has on Edge on your phone. You take a picture of a receipt and give you money for it.
Yep.
yeah, that too.
You can
They
do
give
And
you
yeah,
that.
pennies to
okay,
the dollar, and but
but
when you got
guess
the
what?
chance to
Guess what?
it's
Guess what?
something.
Uh,
Mhm.
OG, how much money have you made scanning receipts?
$20.
I'm at 15, so it adds up.
It
Yep.
does.
It
It
adds
adds
up.
up.
So it adds up, and you call it what you want. I have $180. I would probably, but I spent money over the holiday for games. But I have $180 in Xbox points that I can buy games with. So it adds up.
Hmm
So
Now in
why
points,
would I get? Why would I,
I'm
if I
sitting
was
on
Microsoft?
$40 in points right now.
You
Mm-hmm.
said how much?
I'm sitting on $40 in points right now.
Okay,
I bought
you're doing
a
well.
25 gift card last month.
I'm trying to save for $100 gift card. I'm trying to resist the temptation.
That's what I got mine on too.
Yep.
Well, you do, yeah. But see, here's the funny thing about that too. If you do $100 gift card, it only costs you like 80 points, 800 points, or 8,000,
It's
whatever
about
it is. It's whatever it
it's
is.
about 80.
80
I think it's
because
80.
you only pay 80% of what the actual value is, something like that. So if you get $100, you still getting a discount,
Oh, so you getting a $20 discount basically.
right? You don't ever pay what the actual price is for the actual value, so you still get a discount. I have no problem with what they're doing.
No, it's helping me
Yeah,
get games at a discount, like
Mm-hmm.
real money, and I don't have to spend it back into
exactly.
Microsoft.
Yep.
I can
There
get an
you go.
Amazon
You can
card.
spend
I
it.
can get
You
something
can
else.
spend it wherever you want to spend it. Me, I put it back on
Mm-hmm.
my Microsoft.
Yeah, me too. I'm just saying
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have
You
to.
have
I
options.
just helped the buddy out with that the other day. Actually, he was like, "What's this number next to my gamer score?" I'm like, "That's your gamer rewards points." He was
No,
like, "What? Download
yep,
rewards?"
the points don't expire.
Oh, they don't. Okay, shoot.
Points don't expire. Only when your points don't expire until you turn it into a gift card, and if you don't use it inside the ecosystem within 90 days, it expires. But if it's your points sit there until you cash it out into a gift card, now you can cash it out on somebody else's gift card to a real gift card, it doesn't expire. But if you put it in your account to buy a game, it expires. But you can actually buy a physical gift card that won't expire.
Yeah,
And it
I ain't
won't
saying nothing else.
expire.
Yeah. But he didn't even know he had the points at the end of
Oh,
it.
okay.
I had to tell him how to download the app and everything. I know how to get, and then he started buying stuff.
He got real quiet shopping in the store.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't.
over the years, I bought maybe 3 controllers. Over the years,
Mm-hmm.
charge kits, of course, games. a few other things too. So yeah, it's great.
Okay. So let's start off with one of our major, well, not major topics, one of our topics. What did you guys think about the French regulators fining Sony for 13.5 million euros for their shady practices with their PS4 controller? So, in other words, Sony was keeping other manufacturers, other manufacturers who wanted to make a PS4 like controller out of their system, and were kind of, let's say, uh, blocking them from being able to play the game. I mean, use the control on the PS4. So so France came out and said, "Well, that was wrong, and we're going to charge you 13 plus million." So, gee, what are your thoughts?
Um, this was that's a very bad practice because if you was buying a third party controller, they would purposely disconnect that third party controller from updating, so you
And
couldn't use it,
updates, right?
and you couldn't use it. Sony was doing this.
Which is
Very bad.
reason, which is similar to the reason why they are getting, unfortunately, well, they're getting sued again because of in 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 Great Britain for blocking people for their PlayStation store, only selling everything in the PlayStation store and not selling anything anywhere else. So you can't get a PlayStation gift card. You can't buy PlayStation games. You only can buy them in the PlayStation store.
Mr. Krabs.
Well, recently,
It's
For
everything is only in the digital
David
store.
was trying to use one of his gift cards in the store, and it wouldn't take it, but he can use it any place else. We thought that was very weird.
Say it
Wait,
again.
what are you taking my example? Repeat what you just said.
Oh, okay. Well, you can explain it to him. You can
No,
explain it to him.
you explain it. No, because you just brought the point.
Well, I was telling him about the gift card that you had, that you
What
can
type of
use it
gift
any
card?
place else. You couldn't use it on the PlayStation Network at all. They wouldn't take the money
Oh
off of it.
yeah. Oh yeah, that actually happened, but it's weird because like I have a paper that keeps track of like the money I have on those gift cards, and according to it, it seems like I have used it before. I think I did use it on like the PS4, but if that's the case, then it's weird that it doesn't like
It doesn't work
take it no
now.
more.
That's crazy.
mm-hmm.
They're like, nope,
Yeah.
not again.
I can still use the other gift card, but I'm still I'm still trying to wonder like why it's like that. But
I don't know.
I kind of came to the conclusion is that I might as well just use it to just get like a PlayStation gift card and use it like that because that's how you usually like get around that issue. I looked it up.
So you got to
That
lose
was
a couple of dollars on taxes and stuff on your actual money. So whatever. It'll be the same, but that's weird. Unless you're in the city of Chicago where they tax you extra on entertainment.
Pay the entertainment tax.
I forgot about that
Get more for
entertainment
your
tax.
money because of where you live.
I forgot about that. What are your thoughts, Serge?
That's bogus. You buy a controller, plug it up, trying to use it, and it will not work correctly with your system because of an update and it's being effectively blocked. Mm-mm. That's against isn't that making a monopoly that's causing a monopoly?
Yeah,
That's
that's making sure that's the whole point. They're
That's
that's a
keeping
monopoly.
people out of that ecosystem.
and these the people that were supposed to be the good business model that we were supposed to be representing in the recent debacle with the Activision and all that.
Oh yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. Jazz, what about you?
I think it's crazy. It's just more Sony shenanigans. And it makes me like
Shenanigans.
it really makes me sad. Like, y'all are really bullies to your own deficit and don't even realize it. Like, well, I'm sure they realize it by now, but it's just, it's dumb. It's dumb.
The way I look at it, go ahead, OG. OG, you get your point.
Yeah.
I just see it as they kept doing it and they got caught. And it's like this is just as stupid as you remember back in the day where car companies were trying to say that people couldn't work on their own cars and it only could be
Yes.
the work had to
Mm-hmm.
be in the dealership and you couldn't do this and you couldn't get your mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Apple.
And it's yeah, same thing, same thing.
We just talked about this
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
today.
Mm-hmm.
and
We
that
look at.
allows.
We
What
just
does
talked
that
about.
allow? What does that allow when you only want to keep things in your ecosystem or make sure no third party is allowed? That means that you can
Monopoly.
control the price and you can never have a sale. You don't ever have to have a sale because you know when something breaks or
No
something goes
competition.
down,
Nope.
no competition. So that is the
McDonald's
reason.
makes you wonder what happened to Mad Cats.
Right?
Oh yeah,
They make stuff for the
What
PC.
happened to that?
they
I
do.
just miss seeing that yellow logo with the scratches through it.
I haven't
I
seen
didn't
Mad
even.
Cats.
Oh, Mac. Well, that's a
Yeah.
surprise to me. Mac Cat's still alive.
Throwback.
I haven't seen a Mad Cat control in so long.
I haven't either.
Let's see. That's a good Mad Cat.
I just remember it was a yellow logo, and I think it had like cat scratches on it or something.
Yeah. And it was like a paw, a red paw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they make
Oh, they still
quality
there.
stuff.
They still there.
Yeah,
I looked it
Power
up.
A took over. You see Power A everywhere now.
Yeah, they still there. Like I said, I've seen them for the PC. I think they just make PC products now. Accessories, yeah, legendary brand gaming paraphernalia, accessories, including mice. Yeah, I think they just mostly make like PC equipment now.
I see.
So
Oh,
they
and
got
yeah,
out of the
Chaz, you're
console.
right. We don't. Also, yeah, Chaz, you're right. Nowadays. It's either Power A or I want to say
Yeah,
Nyko, but then
Power A,
Yep,
again,
definitely.
Nyko. Yep.
yeah,
Power A
I,
is the one I used to get. That is true.
I still have a Nyko Wii remote. I don't
I'm
think it
sure I
works
do
anymore.
somewhere in the gun attachment for House of the Dead.
Hmm. Well, we'll see how if any other European um, countries will jump on board because if it's going on in France, it's going on everywhere else. So I wonder if anyone else is going to jump on board and find them as well.
can you even buy a PS5? No, you can't. Controller at GameStop.
Yes, you can. Yes, you. I think you can. Yeah, you can buy a PS5
The
controller. I think
official
they.
one you can.
No, you can buy the PS5 GameStop. I mean, let me Amazon. You could buy a third party PS5 controller.
Only on Amazon, but not inside GameStop.
Are you
Really?
sure you saying that or you know?
That sounds like a question at the same time. There's speculation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You saying that for sure or you just
That'd be
like you don't
crazy
know?
though.
I'm saying that for sure. They don't sell third party
Are
for
you sure?
PlayStation.
Even on
Okay,
eBay, eBay got
let's
everything.
find out. Somebody, we got all computers and devices. Let's find out.
I can't change my windows right now, but
You said PS5 controller, no third party PS5 controls. That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
At
Are you
GameStop.
sure?
They can only sell Sony
let me
Sony
see.
products
Hold on.
at
Shoot.
GameStop. I see Sony and I see a Razer for PlayStation. And I see a Nikon
I
for
thought they
PlayStation.
would get sued so quick.
I see Venom. Well, no, that's a charger docket. But they got Razers and Razer charging stations and controllers.
I got some up
Yeah,
now
because
on the screen.
they even got the Razer stick, the all button controller stick for the PS and the Hori. Oh yeah, they got third party controllers on here. Misinformation.
I
No,
mean, it
That
is like a
razor thing
dust
looks
situation.
dope,
It's more of
but
a dust.
It's
PlayStation
the,
since it's been on the market for 3 years. Of course, it will have third parties, you know.
look at that.
Well, we just read an article of how they was blocking third party controls on the PS4 in France. So
Well, they got sued. So all I was wanting to know is, I just think
They got
other,
sued about it.
yeah, they got caught. That's what it
yeah,
is.
but it says from they've been implementing technical measures in November 2015. So you mean they've been having issues with their third party controllers?
Well, I think they
What?
got caught in later, but I think the was still on investigation. And you know how slow governments move. They probably came to the point of
Yeah.
saying, okay, it's time to move.
But if they find out that they've been manipulating their system for third party controllers for 9 years, that's kind of drastic.
You know, like I said, other people going.
That's how long they've been doing it, right?
Oh
Nine
wow!
years.
Well, I just saw somebody I went to college with on TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see somebody went to high school almost every day. He on the news. He work on the news.
Small world.
Well, people who strive for great things do great things. He was one that strove for great things, so he put himself in a position to be that. We all knew he was gonna be something. Put it that way.
Mhm. Nice.
Hmm. Do great things. Study hard.
Okay, so there's a rumor going around that I want to get your guys' opinion. I think people are jumping the gun. I don't know. Um, do you guys think there is really a Banjo Kazooie game
Uh-oh,
in
here you go.
development?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
I think they are mega. Because there's so
Because
many people speaking up. That
Okay,
game
so
was so popular.
in and around when did they release the rare throwback collection?
Jeez, was that?
Rare replay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We got the.
That
Was
was
it
back
11?
in
Was it
20.
2021?
no, that was it
It
No,
was
was
that was
way
older than
way
that.
far back. That was like
yeah,
back in 2015, 2016.
yeah, I think it was
The
20.
rare replay? I
Yeah,
don't
Yes.
think
rare
it was
Because
replay
I
that
thought
far.
Yeah.
that
I'm
was
talking about the
2016.
re-release for the Xbox One when it was the whole studio thing.
Yeah, that was 2016,
Because
2017.
they did two rare replays. That was 2015? Really? That was that long ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the original Xbox One.
Yeah, it was Xbox, right? Xbox One.
Because I was
Yeah.
gonna say maybe it was around that time, but shoot, that was this. That's what almost what 9. Jeez. No, I'm just saying from this announcement, 2022.
So, yeah, I mean, there have been millions. I mean, because
Yeah.
people just talking about that, and I know Phil Spencer said something about how did he say it? Those who talking about Banjo Kazooie, we hear you. I think that gave people a lot of hope,
Hmm.
and so, OG, what do you think? And were you a Banjo Kazooie fan?
I
No,
feel like
I'm not the
yeah.
banjo fan. He's the banjo fan.
Yeah, I was literally about to say you should talk to me first about
Well,
this.
then I'll talk to you first.
But to me, in my personal opinion, it's more of a
That's
I
what it
don't know
was.
situation because 50% of me is like, yeah, I could see it because there's been a lot of demand for like a new game for years. And the last time they've actually been on the spotlight was when back in 2019 they were announced as like a DLC character for Smash Bros. And a lot of people were like excited about that. And it showed that there's still a lot of people that do care about the series, even though like the last game they had was back in the 360 era, which is nuts and bolts. But there's the other 50% of me that's saying no because I don't know because I feel like I do get bad luck when it comes with a Banjo Kazooie rumors. But who knows? We'll see. I think there's a possibility, especially since that a Perfect Dark game has been announced, and that's another old rare IP. But yeah,
But
I
okay,
think
go ahead,
I
OG.
do. Yeah, I do think some games are coming back. They are in the works. And Banjo is, yeah, it's the most popular that people want back. So I can see it's
So,
probably in
so
development.
should they make a new game or should they make a remake? And
New game.
new game, totally new.
Yeah,
I could go
I
either
think a
way.
Okay, what
new
about you,
game.
Jazz?
I think they will, because there was a whole bunch of hoopla and talk about it, just like Spyro, because I was a Spyro fan. Good games. Um, if they do, I would like to see a remaster first, or like a re-release, reworking of the original. But wouldn't be opposed to
I
a new
already
game
did
as
that
well.
though.
No, but like totally fresh, like everything crispy, brand new. Because if
She's
so, I
speaking
missed
of
it.
being a remake totally in like an Unreal Engine or whatever,
Yeah,
totally for the next gen system. So it'd totally be for Xbox.
without losing
Totally
that. Yeah, without losing that
no,
cartoony
the
feel
whole
out of it.
game, the whole
Yeah.
game, the whole game in Unreal Engine 5. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about you, Serge?
No, that'd be cool for the fans. Yeah.
Okay, so you think it? I'm to the point of, and I got a couple ways of looking at the situation. I don't know if I'm a. I don't think I'm a fan. I tried to play, and I'm like OG in this, where I'm not the biggest fan, but I play it. Here's my concern, and I'm a side with Jazz on this. I don't know if you could waste, and I'm not gonna say waste, spend the money on Banjo Kazooie. It's an old IP, but a lot of people say they like it, and to me that's um, a concern. And I would test the water by doing a remake, totally rebuilt an engine that makes the game crisp, but it's the old game, and let people buy that to get the interest back. And I would gauge it based off that and see if I can make a whole new IP. But I wouldn't build a whole new game. I would use one of the existing games and just start from there and see how people do it. My only concern is that you remember Rare said, and which I don't think is being made, I don't know, but Bill has the overall say, and whatever he say goes. Remember how everyone was saying, or people were saying, not everyone, but people were saying, hey, I need a Fallout 3. Why don't they let Obsidian redo a Fallout 3? And Obsidian said, yeah, we would love to do a Fallout 3, but then it came out that um, Bethesda didn't want anybody to do a Fallout 3 because they didn't think it did well enough. But
Hmm.
what if Rare said, well, we don't want anybody to do it because we are the ones who created it, and we'll have a little hater hateration for anybody else that does it, even though it's another internal studio that is our sister studio. So that's where I am. I don't know if they do. To me, I'll be safe and do a remake. I wouldn't do a totally new story. I just do a remake and see what people think of it.
Hmm.
And
Let somebody re-envision it. This if
well,
Red doesn't want to do it. If Red
right,
doesn't want to
Rare's
do it.
not. Rare already said they don't want to do anything like that. They were 100%. They said they didn't want to do any old IPs anymore.
So why
Hmm.
did he bother saying we hear you? Like, don't play with people's emotions. See, now I'm with you, Megan.
That
Yeah,
Yeah. And I know
right.
why I got confused with that whole Rare thing. They released GoldenEye into the Rare replay recently. That's what that
hmm
was.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what
like,
you're talking about. Yeah, that's what
hmm.
they did. Yeah.
Hey, quit playing with my emotions.
So I'm 50-50. I'm not sure. But if I will say this, if it is a new game coming out, I mean, if it is going to be, or the game is in development, we'll know at the developer direct this month, or we'll know in June. If we don't know anything by June, If they don't make some type of announcement before now, between now and June, the game's not in development. That is what I'll go out in November and say.
Yeah, it's not coming.
Because they would have already said something. Because if they're going to go out and say, we're doing a Blade right now, and they're saying we're going to do a Blade, and Blade is 4 or 5 years away, you may as well announce Banjo Kazooie. What's the difference? What do you guys think?
I think it should be a set of games that need to be redone, though. I mean, people
Okay,
like those classics.
that I agree.
Maybe they should pull some audiences, see where it's at.
I'm sure they did a
Possibly.
private. I'm sure they did a private test.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
probably
sure
why
how
his
other people
stance is so
feel.
strong.
Yeah,
That's why it took us so
that's
long
what
to
I'm
get
saying.
gold
I'm not
now.
sure how other people feel, but it's just me. In terms of Microsoft's independent properties, I'm more of the fan of like, well, their older stuff.
Okay,
But that's just me.
okay, all
I
right. We'll
still
see
want a
how that
cameo.
turns out. We'll see how that turns out. All right, and this goes for your if your buddy Pepe is still here. This is gonna be a little bit controversial for him, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, this is gonna be
Here he
controversial.
go. Here he go.
Yeah,
Buckle up.
yeah, Jazz. I'm gonna show you the article to put up. And you're gonna know when I say this, so get ready to show
Yep, yep.
everyone. Okay, everyone's saying, and this is just wild, where it's not a fanboys thing. It's where I don't think people understand. Um, early last week was it? The week prior, people were saying, well, PlayStation is outselling Xbox 3-1, right? You guys remember that article? And everybody was saying, see, PlayStation won the
Yep.
generation. Yeah, remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Should Mac not make PCs anymore based off that
I
analogy?
don't I don't believe in that because, well,
No, 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 no. I'm saying in that analogy, I'm gonna get everyone's opinion, but here's my point.
That explains the
Windows,
article.
right. Yeah, Windows is probably on 75 to 80% of PCs. And Mac has a small percentage. Maybe I'm going to say Windows has 80% dominance in the PC market, and Mac has 15, and Linux has the other five. So should Mac get out of the market?
okay,
Mm.
I was about to say no, Mac shouldn't because, well, I'm pretty sure Apple still makes plenty of money from that.
There
They need
you
Mac to
go.
survive. Yeah.
There you go. So you're trying to tell me it's not about how many units you sell. It's about how much money you make off your products. And if anybody's
Product.
seen a Mac, Mac's not cheap. They
Nope.
have
No, they're
never
not.
been cheap.
Nope. And there are
They are
certain
not
people,
cheap.
certain audience they come from.
And Mac will put a PC together with similar build to a Windows PC. The Windows PC may cost you 900,000. That Mac PC, if a Windows PC costs 1,000, that Mac is going to be 2,500.
And you can't fix it yourself.
Exactly. So with that same analogy, it's amazing that, and that's what I try to explain to people. I don't care how you can sell 50 million, you can have 50 million. I told Double this. Double always tries to doubt me. And I tried to explain to him. I said me, and now the proof is coming out. I told OG, I said Spider-Man has to sell 10 million copies. It's gonna sell it, and then the breach happened, and we found out that they were at 7 point something million, and they were not going to make a profit until they sold 8+ million copies. I'm like, well, you have 50 million PS5s out there and you couldn't hit that. So it's not about how many units you sell. It's the attach rate on to your consoles. So that means your people need to buy the games. But when you have a good majority of your games that people play are Fortnite, which I think Jazz was playing, not on the PS5, but that just shows its popularity. Fortnite, Call of Duty, which even Mega went back to play old Call of Duty,
Be right back.
and other games. What other game that was a popular game? Give me another popular multiplayer.
PUBG.
FIFA, FIFA. That was it.
Oh
FIFA.
yeah.
So when you got a lot of games like that that are multiplayer, I think people are losing sight that if you're on, you can have as many consoles sales, but if that attach rate is not where it needs to be, where you people are actually buying a lot of games, because I was shocked that Spider-Man didn't hit 10 million. Now it should hit 10 million over the holiday for Christmas because I'm sure, but they may have bought the Call of Duty PlayStation 5 model. But I'm sure Sony should be at a profit right now with Spider-Man.
How they get to be at a profit when it's bundled with the PS5?
They may bundle it, but they don't sell it at a discount. So if the PS5 is $499, the bundle with the Spider-Man is $469. I mean $569. They still charge you the same for that whole
You still
game. So you're really
that's
just paying right, but you're paying for the game. You're not getting a
So
discount.
how? I guess technically it's still a bundle, but when I think bundle, I'm
Right.
thinking I'm
But you
getting a
think it's included
value.
for free. Right. You're getting the
Yeah.
value. Yeah,
Or at
you're getting
least an
value for
extra
your dollar.
controller. It's something.
Yeah. But that's not what you're getting. So what are your guys' thoughts on that, Jazz?
I don't like that. I don't like that. So just the game thing or Mac, like everything.
The whole from the perspective that the nonsense that people are saying, hey, you have to sell X units, and just because we sell X units, we're doing better than you.
No, and I even googled it. Like console sales don't matter. It's what does it say? Game subscriptions and accessories are what makes companies money.
There you
So,
go.
and I notice anytime I'm in a chat that has to do with, Xbox games and PlayStation, it's always, oh, well, we sold more consoles, but okay, I have a console, but what am I doing with that console? Like, what are my options with that console? What games am I playing with that console? Like, it it doesn't equate, and I don't see how
girl, you
that's
know
not
what I'm
common
doing with that.
sense. I don't know how that's
You
not
know,
common sense.
you know what they doing with that console, girl.
Right. Well, your buddies,
They doing with it.
Pepe says,
Sorry,
here's
Peppy.
the her Pepe wants to know how long did it take for Miles Morales to sell 10 million copies.
Yeah.
That's a good question,
Yeah.
but it didn't. But I think Miles Morales hit 10 million in less than 2 months,
And
but
it
it took
was
it
a
some time. It
and it
was a
was a
bundle,
more pivotal
right?
10 million because they use assets from Spider-Man 1 and I think they only used like what they spent a very small amount to make that game in
Yeah, they
comparison.
wasn't.
So that game was way more profitable in the overall scope
Yeah,
You know,
because I
of
think
Spider-Man. I think it was the
yeah,
most profitable Spider-Man of all the games.
it
mm,
was,
really,
and it's good
yeah,
too. It's short,
profitable.
but it's good.
It was short, and I still ain't played it. That's the sad
Yeah.
point. I got to play that game. I got to play that game.
Mhm.
And they used the
It was
same
good.
assets, so everybody it didn't dip in quality from Spider-Man 1.
Except the flags.
Wait, are you talking about Miles Morales?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean the thing that I hear about is that it's really good, but it should have been DLC for Spider-Man 1.
That's what everyone
That's what I
said.
hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
cause it's short.
Yeah, because
But I like
it's short.
it. I
Mm-hmm.
like it.
How long was it?
How long is it? Let me see.
It's
I think it's no more than 10 hours, 8 to 10. No, it ain't. Is it? They say
yeah,
six
something
to
like
eight
that.
hours.
6 to 8, but it
Yeah,
was good. I like it.
that's not a full price.
Okay. Serge, you had your point of view?
I recommend it.
What was the question? The original question? Because we kind of.
The whole question of uh, selling consoles means you won, and you should
Uh,
give up because Sony has sold 50 million T. But they were saying it's 3-1. I don't think the gap is that large. I think it's maybe a little less.
well, just because you sell consoles don't mean because like you have to move units, and the console is just the buy-in to that. So if
Yeah,
you could sell a bunch of consoles to some stores and then they don't just sell them at the shelves, I mean,
well, put it like this: you can buy a console and just play Madden, call it a day.
true. And
That's
then you don't
that's
spend much
true.
more money
Hmm.
than that, you know. Because a real customer, they want to get some money out you. That's why they doing what they doing with Madden. Try to monetize it for those people that you speak of that only get Madden.
I say it's always Madden, 2K, or
NBA
Call of
2K
Duty.
and Call of Duty.
That's it.
Mm.
So we'll see how that goes. But I just thought we would talk about that and get your guys' opinion because to me, it doesn't really matter as far as all the consoles. It's the attach rate and what you're making off subscriptions, controllers, toasters.
He said
Uh,
toasters.
Goodies for your controller. I'm sure you're seeing that
yes,
too.
yeah.
Pizza warmers.
I told somebody I said I would have got that toaster if it was black, but the white one don't match. That doesn't match my kitchen. So nothing in my kitchen is white. So
Gotta stay
can't
coordinated.
do any. Yeah, got it. I don't want no white toaster look crazy. It's like sit out. Like why do you have that sitting there? You could tell it'd be fanboys. So somebody say, "Oh, you just got that because it's this." Yeah, but if it was black, it'll fit in and people wouldn't notice it. Just me.
You and your best kept secret with your kitchen. Only you and your
There you
kitchen
go.
knows.
Okay, so we'll see how that comes out. Okay, uh, what do you guys think about Square Enix talking about we intend to be aggressive, applying AI to develop and publishing? My only point I want to make here is, do you think S- Square Enix would be more open to be multi-plat than just sticking with one console, i.e., Final Fantasy? And this
Yeah.
is outside of games that Sony tried to lock up.
I hope
The
so.
only thing I have to say about that is prove it to me. Prove it. That's all I have to say.
They just had their new president, so it's a possibility. I could see it.
It's a possibility, yeah,
But
but
we'll
prove it
see.
to me.
I
We'll
think
see.
We ain't seen Final Fantasy 7 yet, so
right. Like it sounds good.
until I
We'll
see Final
see.
Fantasy 7, I believe
Somebody got mad at me because I posted on there and I said, I don't think Final Fantasy VII, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, the same people said the same thing about 16, and 16 didn't do anything, didn't do as well as they expected or wanted it to. The point I'm making here is that if you are a third party publisher like Square Enix, it would be insane for you to say, I'm gonna let you lock this down on my console and not put it everywhere else like PC, Xbox, or Switch. And if we do lock it down, then I'm gonna have a set number that, okay, then I'm guaranteed 10 million copies within 3 months or whatever, 4 months. But since it's Square Enix and everybody thinks Square Enix is going to do Final Fantasy is going to sell like bonkers and hotcakes, then within 2 months, I'm guaranteed 10 million sales. If it doesn't hit that, then you got to cover it, meaning Sony. Why would I? Because if you put your game on Xbox, PC, P- PlayStation, and Switch, you're easily going to hit that number, or it's more possible if you hit the number than just on PlayStation. So, what are your thoughts, Jazzy?
Echoing what Double said, I don't know. I like to see it. I think we can all agree that it would be a very smart business move to make such a popular IP available to everybody.
It should be. I mean, if I'm third party, unless you can cover what my expectations are, it shouldn't be third party.
Yeah, I don't know. It
Look,
just hmm.
okay. Case in point, look at Hogwarts. That is actually a good game.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, see that was another one that was on my list.
that's another
Yeah,
one. Yeah, I played that
it's
too.
it's third party. Yeah, I played that too. So I mean, I forgot to mention that too. But I played
Yeah.
Hogwarts, and if that was just on one console, yeah, it did okay. But it wouldn't have done as well as it has done on all consoles.
Mm-hmm. See, if you give everybody an opportunity, that's more money for you, so you can eat
And I'm
more.
talking
Like,
right. I'm talking strictly third party. I'm not talking about first party games. I'm talking about third party. They'd have been crazy just to say, you know what, we're just going to leave this on PlayStation. You
mm-hmm.
leaving so much money on the table to not keep it multi-plat and development costs. You don't. And that game probably had to cost at least 150 million to make. But
Here's
they
the
sold.
problem.
Go ahead.
Here's the problem. Square Enix, like y'all said, they got a new president or whatever. They need to be tear a page out of what Capcom is doing, what Sega is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
They ain't
Oh,
swearing
can I
allegiance
add
to
this? And
nobody.
They
oh,
just
by the
They
way,
trust.
not
Oh
also
no, they
Atlas.
they
to
gonna come to
nobody.
us. They want to play this game. They gonna get our stuff. Like,
Can I mention Atlas as well because they're also another big Japanese company that
true.
makes RPGs.
Atlas is owned by Sega.
They're owned by Sega, yeah.
Yeah.
Sega.
Hmm.
That's what they need to be doing. We don't care who it is, what console it is. We putting it on everything. We
Yeah,
making our
because guess
game.
what? Guess
We can
what?
put it on everything.
Their fiduciary responsibility is to make money for the shareholders or the owners. And
That's it.
so that's why I said if you want to make it like someone put something somewhere that, and I would agree with that. If Microsoft wanted to get, and I'm not being contradictory here, but if Microsoft wanted to put Grand Theft Auto 6 on Game Pass, someone said Square Enix, Microsoft probably had to pay like $2 billion, and they would
And they
just
would.
based off. And then, but I'm just saying they would
They'll do it.
have to pay that. I'm just saying they would have to pay that
Pep,
because I don't know what I'll tell you right now. I don't know what it is about Grand Theft Auto that has people that it's like Grand Theft Auto is crack to gamers, but
violence.
people love Grand
Oh,
Theft.
come on. You
They
know what it
love it.
is.
Yeah.
And
Peppy said it's a matter
They
of
want to
time
be
Microsoft's gonna buy Square Enix.
they want to be criminals and thugs in
I
real
can't.
life, but they get to live it out in a
I,
video game.
Oh, here
I
he
can't.
go. You hear that? Thugs.
It's the truth. Like I said, I
That's
can't do the
that's
game, but it would sell. It would do very well in Game Pass, but Microsoft would have to make the make the investment. I don't think they will, but they could afford it easily. So
but
Oh, can we
they
mention
won't.
something?
go ahead.
Can we mention something that was pretty much the main point of this article? The fact that they said that they want to be aggressive in applying AI to development and
Yeah.
publishing.
Do
So
you know
that
what
means
that
somebody's
means?
gonna lose a job.
Yep.
Exactly.
That
Yep.
sounds
Yep.
scary.
So
Yeah, I was
when
about to
you
say
see
that sounds
when
really scary.
Write our
no
stories.
when
Do
you
our art.
say when you want to be aggressive to AI, that means we want to cut costs. That's all that means.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it means.
Because
That
we
means
know
cut
won't
cost. And
know.
when you
And what cost is people's jobs. uh, uh, uh.
That sounds
so
really scary.
yeah, because you're on your way to college, and by the time you graduate, and then 10 years from now, you start off as a programmer, and AI is going to say, well, Double is going to be the person developing the game. You went to school to learn how to program. Double goes into the AI program. Say, I want to make a game. I want you to have rolling mountains. I want you to make a character that look like this. I want you to have this type of physics. Blah 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 blah. Can speak to it, and the game will be made. If something happens like that, to me, all originality is gone.
It becomes
Yeah.
sterile, like a CD.
That's how I
Like a
feel about
CD compared
AI
to
art. It's just too
Yeah, and
scripty.
then the
Like,
AI art.
ugh.
Like, what do you
No
see?
heart.
I don't know. I don't know if you was this. I'm gonna give him credit. You know who J Rock is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was coming up with all these images. I'm like, how is he doing that? And then I figured a lot of these people making these images, they're just going to that AI tool in Microsoft Copilot.
Yeah, they was running it through AI.
That's all they're doing. And those pictures look so dope. I'm like,
Mm.
and I'm thinking these people are doing it or whatever they're doing. I'm like, how are they doing this? I thought about it. I'm like, this is AI generated.
Mm-hmm.
So when where it's going to destroy things at is like you said, Jazz. Art is first.
Mm-hmm.
Where your art comes from your originality and how you
From
do things
you.
from you, but you spend your time with it. They can just talk a couple of things, and because I was playing with an AI tool, making pictures 6 or
Mm-hmm. It's
7 months ago,
fun.
and then I thought about, I'm like, oh wow, they can read that, and it looked. I mean, it really looks good. So, I do actually think the first people that are going to be impacted by this are the people who do the art.
Yeah.
So when going back to Mega's point, yeah, it is scary
Mm-hmm.
One of the
because
professors that we visited, he was talking about that. Um, he had did some things in I think it was Diablo. Mark, do you remember that he said he did some things in Diablo? It was one game he was saying. He was like, um, AI was going to be doing a lot of the artwork
that's my
pretty
point.
soon.
That's my point. If you see that artwork, oh my freaking goodness, go to Copilot and go to Copilot or whatever. Yeah, go to Copilot. You can do it on your phone and tell them you want to draw something. And if you're on a computer, it's even easier. Say, I want to draw a picture of this. Then say, edit this way. Put this in there. Put a picture of an Xbox in there. Put a picture of a gremlin. Put a picture of with the shirt will be a jersey, say the Celtics. You start doing all that, you'd be like, oh my gosh. So that's scary. But whenever somebody mentions AI and they say we want to be aggressive, oh, you just want to cut costs.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
They just got to be careful with it. That's all I'm saying. Be careful.
I don't think AI can capture like Jazz is an artist, Jazz Moto is artist, so she does all this drawing. I don't think they can capture a non-artist can capture what she does from her heart. Does that make sense?
I what if they put in pencil drawn
Yeah.
figure
They can do that.
with
They can do it.
charcoal and it'll still. But my thing is
You
like the lines will be like super crispy, or is it gonna have some variations from human imperfections? Like
well, see,
I
that's
don't
my
know.
whole point. I said it couldn't come from what you do, but I will tell you when your free time come, get on the computer, go to it, and tell it to do it, and you're going to be amazed.
I'm gonna try it because usually I just mess around and do photos, like just weird, funny stuff. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna try and
Okay.
get
There's
it to
some art I
draw.
see, and it's really funny because like sometimes when I go to like Google Images to like look something up, there's some images that actually do trick me. Then like I go to like the web link and it says openai.com or something. And I was like, oh, that was the AI image? What the heck?
There was one I saw in this AI group, and the title was Jack Black drinking Jack, and it was Jack Black, but he was a black dude, and he was like super swole and muscular, and he was drinking Jack Daniels. It was the funniest thing. All that came from AI.
That's pretty funny.
Let me see if I can pull it up while you're talking.
Blackjack plays blackjack with a blackjack black while drinking Jack. I just did a tongue twister.
Tongue twisty twist.
Okay, so let's get to these last two topics. What do you guys think?
Right.
The first
You're
topic we're
talking
going to
10
get
inches
to.
of snow Tuesday.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know what
Yeah,
OG
I can
talking
see you.
about.
I don't
Okay,
even.
OG.
He just going
OG.
on tangent.
I heard what he said,
OG.
but go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about what you guys did. You guys see what's coming to Game Pass, and you think they starting off the new year on fire?
Well, I did want to try
Nah.
that World War II game. I heard it got good reviews.
Okay,
What's the name of that one?
Hell on Fire or something?
Something like that. Hell to lose.
Hell on loose.
Hell on
Hell let
loose.
loose. Hell let
Hell
loose.
let
Let
loose.
loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all had it wrong first.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think of them releasing these games so early? And actually, Resident Evil 2.
That's a good one.
Valhalla. That's a good
Same
one
thing
too.
with Valhalla.
Valhalla. That's a good one.
We
But they
Happy
already
Few
released that,
still.
didn't they?
Yeah.
I was
Didn't
so
they?
But it
rushed
was
to
in
that. I
there
thought
temporarily, I believe.
Because
We
I know
Happy
I
Few's
played it
like
and
a
I didn't
trial.
buy it. I'm like, I'm not buying this game. So I know it was there.
I remember Odyssey being in Game Pass, but I don't know about Valhalla.
I think it was in there temporarily.
well,
I'm
I
telling
have a
you.
question.
Well, go ahead.
I thought We Happy Few was been on Game Pass. I thought it
It
was
It
was. It was.
was,
Yeah.
but now that it's back,
It
if I
was.
read it correctly, it's only a trial. And when I first played it
Mm-hmm.
many years ago, when it first came out, it was like a timed trial, one of those type deals.
See, here's what's funny. It's part of Game Pass, and I mean Microsoft owns it, but it left Game Pass. So I'm like, they may not. Whoever the publisher is at that time must
Yeah.
still own it.
I
interesting.
hope they fixed it because I got stuck on
And
a
that's
bug. I love that game.
and that's my point. I was like, they could take and put games back as much as they want. I think I was talking to OG about that a little while ago.
They come and go.
Mm-hmm. I was like, don't ever say something will not go. It hasn't. They've done it in the past. It can't come and go.
So you think they're on fire now? Do you like the games? Because they did give us a host of freaking games. I mean, they have not let up. Shoot, they have been on fire for a long time.
Yep.
Like I don't know one. I mean, obviously you Sir and Jazz play more games than me. So
What's that?
Mm-mm.
What is to say that? What is your point after
You,
saying that?
you still have
none
the
of them
same
games I'm still.
library.
I mean, none of those games. Mm,
Try
I
to
don't
Hell
know.
Let look up Hell Let Loose. That's like up your alley. Like it's a World War II game I'm interested in. Like check
Okay.
that out and look at that. That might be something.
Try We Happy Few. I have a hunch you might like it.
Yeah, that'll be up your alley too. It's kind of like at that story, that creepy story type stuff that you like.
Is
I
we
loved it.
is we happy to be developed by
I think I
Obsidian?
did try to
I
No,
start it.
believe
it's
so.
a
I believe so.
indie one.
What's developed by Obsidian?
We happy
Okay,
Is
few.
so We
we
Happy
happy
Few.
to
No,
be
it's not.
developed by
It's
It's
a
Obsidian?
We
independent
Happy
one.
Few is developed by the company that's making that New Orleans style game. What is that company called? What's that game?
Oh,
What is
you
it?
talking about the black lady?
Yeah, what's the game of that company that's making that? That's who made We Happy Few because they're a Canadian company
Mm.
developer. Well, the Canadian developer is owned by Microsoft. In my opinion, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I think Game Pass is on fire. They are putting so many games in that Game Pass. It's the best thing. What boggles my mind is
Compulsion.
I compulsion games. That's it. Thank you. What boggles my
Compulsion.
mind, you do not see Game Pass come out. Like I'm on mute looking at the basketball game. They just showed a PlayStation commercial with Suicide Squad. So I guess they got marketing rights. The point I'm making is you don't even I'm looking at a sports game. And my biggest problem with Microsoft and marketing is that I don't never see anything about Game Pass on these sports shows. Never.
Where it would be
Yeah,
crucial for
you were
something like
saying
that.
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
like even on the
especially with.
arena.
I mean, it's included. EA Pass is included in that. So why
Yeah.
would you
And
not
ultimate.
advertise that? That's
That's my point. And you don't know
not
anything.
wise.
They tell me, well, they do it on YouTube. And I said, I don't care about YouTube. I'm talking about where the masses are. You trying
Yeah,
to,
the average folk.
right? Well, if it must be working for PlayStation, it's about brand recognition. And if PlayStation out there, even Nintendo's out there doing things, I could be at the gym in the morning and then I'm
Mind
looking at
share.
ESPN. Yeah, I'm looking at ESPN. PlayStation commercial pop up doing XYZ. Don't see it. Xbox used to do it. They don't do it anymore. That's what I'm talking about as far as them doing that.
For sure.
Hmm.
Okay. So in my opinion, Game Pass is on fire. They got a lot of games. Um, we'll see what they drop. I just think it's too many games to catch up with. Yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons why. I mean, it's just too many. Because I bought Resident Evil 3. I got to beat that, finish that. I just bought Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 2 is going to come out. So I'm saying, you know what? I may as well start at the beginning, beat and finish, do Resident Evil 2, finish 3, and do 4. What do you guys think?
Do it. I gotta finish
Should I
You
do
three
it
and
gotta
that
be
way?
four.
legit on playing them. That's about it. Because
Yeah,
those
Yeah.
that.
games, once you get into them, you got to play them. Because when
Yeah,
you
you
just
got to
take a break
plan.
from them, because I'm stuck on two
Well, I
like that.
guess
I
I
took a
got.
break from two, and I'm like, what was I doing? I'm gonna have to start
Yeah,
Well, I
that's my
well I
big
got
thing.
a question relating to Resident Evil. How so you know how I pretty much started the series with Resident Evil 1, but not like the remake, the original version.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good idea to play the remake of 2? Because I've been debating
Yes.
because like
Yes.
No, no.
oh
See
you
that
do?
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm I'll play the newest one first. Because one thing I never liked about the Resident Evil, the old ones, is the mechanics. The new ones
Yeah,
are a little better with the
they
controls.
were kind of clunky, but for me,
Yeah.
like I'm a hardcore Resident Evil fan. That not being able to control how you want is crap. It may sound weird for me saying this, but it added to the horror. Cause like, oh
Mm-hmm.
crap, he's not running. Like, oh no, that's a wall. Get
Mm-mm.
out. Oh, oh.
The
I can't do
version
that.
and it was like you was
not a
paralyzed. It
I
was like
played
Yep.
part of
has
the fear of it and
Yep.
all that.
Especially
Because
when
you
you in
know
the
they
war,
scared.
man.
I don't see how them people could not be scared with all that going on.
the version I
What?
played because the version I play is like the remaster that came out like years ago, and it does have an option for like alternative controls to feel
It
more like
does.
a modern game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I want new controls. That's why I like Resident Evil. Yeah, I want my
The
new
second,
controls. I don't
it
need
was
all that.
good.
You
Mm-mm.
like I want the bells and whistles. Give me my
Hmm.
whistles.
They did an excellent job remaking them.
So I think I'm gonna start two and then just do two, three, four. I mean, two, three, four. I beat seven. Well, seven was in Game Pass and I refused to buy it. And then I have eight. and I haven't finished 8. So I haven't even started 8. Jeez, they already up that high.
Neither have
Golly.
I.
So I got it and I bought it, but I hadn't started. So that's just on me. I
Did
just
y'all
need to
play
get to it.
the Code Veronica or the end of the Survivor or the Umbrella
Mm.
Corps?
Which one? Which one is that had the black
Yeah,
people? I played
That
that on
was
Xbox.
5 with Sheva
Okay,
Alomar.
fine.
that's the one I want them to do a remake to.
That was the weird.
That
It
was
was
weird. It was
weird. It was a
weird.
weird
It
one
was
I
weird,
like
because the
right?
zombies were shooting back like the violence
Yeah.
progressed that much. Why are they speaking full sentences to me? And then at the end when Chris, well, it ain't a spoiler anymore. Everyone knows about it. Chris punching a
Well,
boulder.
I don't. Well, I don't.
It's a thing. Chris punches a boulder. Like, really, dude? So
Hey,
if they actually
amped
include
up,
that, I will play it just
amped
for
up,
that scene.
amped up.
While standing in lava. But
I just need to hear Wesker. They
Mm,
need a passionate voice actor. So
okay, so OG,
yeah.
yeah, what? I want your opinion. Are you eating?
you know he
there we
is because he couldn't even
go.
answer that.
Nah, because
Nah,
he's not. Are you
I
eating?
try to
no,
hurry up
I'm
and
getting
chew.
hungry.
He had
Hurry,
the
move
dumb
it.
face
I'm
like
hungry.
oop.
Move it to one
He had
side of
that
your
oop
mouth so you
face.
can
Oop,
talk.
oop. I've been found out. Oop. Oh no.
I'm starting to
Hurry
feel
up.
it.
Swallow.
Now, what is your question though? I mean,
Is it on fire?
Game Pass
Yeah.
selection
no, no,
2025.
it's on fire. But yeah, I mean, those Game Pass games that's dropping in there, I really don't care for it.
Are you kidding?
That's all I.
Try
I really
We
don't care for
Happy
it.
Few.
We
Shoot.
Happy Few, Resident Evil 2.
Shoot,
I'm
get your
I'm
baseball
curious about
game. Super Mega
those
Baseball.
who remain too.
Yeah.
I beat two. I beat two the
You
remake.
got Valhalla. You got Figment. You got Resident Evil 2. You
I
got
beat
Halo 3.
Valhalla. I beat Valhalla.
No, you didn't. I don't believe that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. I don't believe that. That game's so
Yeah,
long. I don't believe that.
yeah, I beat that.
Okay. I said I
Oh
don't
yeah,
believe
he
it.
definitely beat Valhalla. I
Even Surge
remember.
know that.
Oh, he did.
I just remember him complaining about it.
I beat Origin. I beat Odyssey and
I remember
Valhalla.
him complaining
Yeah,
about
he
Valhalla and
definitely beat
Origin.
Valhalla. He's been on the streak with Assassin's Creed stuff.
Okay.
I
I take
remember.
your I take your word, Mega. I don't
Yeah.
listen to I ain't gonna listen to OG. Okay. So we'll see how Game Pass does for the rest of the year, but I think one of their biggest drops, I'm going to say in April, is going to be when they do Call of Duty and all that. I don't think they're going to do it before then, or any of the
How about a
drops.
Shadow Drop? Didn't Hi-Fi Rush drop in January?
But I was talking about a game called. I was listening to somebody else's show, and I bust out laughing because no one. Well, I was looking at somebody else's show. I'm not going to put their name out there because they're like, well, this game is called. Um, who's making it? Uh, Kill KILN.
A kiln, like a
That's
clay kiln.
Exactly. And no one knew it that way. We're talking, what is a kiln? I'm like, do you not realize people? And it's about pottery. I'm like, that's
Pottery.
the oven. That's the oven, so to speak. That's where they,
that the
so to
Clay
speak.
Fighter game or something.
No, a
Yeah.
clay kiln is what you use to
Okay.
bake into the clay. So
Right.
it's a clay fighter game now.
Well, it's something to do with pottery and all that stuff. I was saying it's this,
Pottery
that, and the other. It's
Simulator.
something goofy. Right. It's something goofy.
Oh,
Double
that may
Fine.
be that
Though.
Double Fine game.
It is the Double Fine game.
Yeah, I think that's that Double Fine game.
I don't think it. I think it's the dude. That's why they call it kiln because it's something going to be abstract, but it's not going to be pottery. Making you guys know that, but it's abstract. But we will see. So let's hit this last
What's
topic.
it?
Let's hit this last topic. What are your thoughts on who's going to produce, and what are your expectations for 2024 in gaming? OG.
My expectations is to see Avowed. I'm just hyped for that game. I don't know why. I'm just very hyped for that game. Avowed. and of course Hellblade, and the game I can't think of the game, the compulsion game with the black lady in it. I'm trying to think of the name of
That's
it.
not coming out this year though. But overall,
It
in
might
gaming,
make sense. It might make it.
you think so? I don't think so.
Hey, Double M, what do you think about that steampunk game that they showed?
Clock, whatever. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Clockwork Revolution.
yeah, Clockwork.
yeah,
Definitely.
because that game kind of
Definitely.
captures my interest. Yeah.
Yeah. You got that. I want to see Black Myth finally.
I don't think that game's going to do as well as on consoles as people think so, but I don't know what I'm talking about. But we'll see.
I think it will be. It's gonna drop in August though.
Yeah, which is
I don't
actually a
know. I
good
don't
time
think
for
that's
that game. I actually think
you
that's a
think it
good time.
is.
Yeah, because
I
you
was
know what?
thinking maybe
Nothing's out. It shouldn't come out in October, November, December because that's when too many games come out, and that's where your game fails.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
You
you
don't
trying to get
like
between
Titanfall.
I was
Call of
thinking more like
Duty,
May.
say what?
I was thinking more like in May would be a good time for it, but yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
And
cool. What else you expecting?
we'll see how good this Call of Duty is going to be. The Gulf War.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah. So we going back to 1990, 1991?
Go for.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jasimoto?
Um,
What are your expectations? Not Xbox specific. Is it just in gaming in general?
gaming in general. Something that actually Pepe mentioned in the chat. He was asking, do you think there are going to be more cross-plat games? And I really hope so.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why it's not as widespread. Like, come on, can we all just play together? um, that's a big thing for
That's a Sony.
me.
That's a Sony thing.
Wait, cross-platform as in like online multiplayer stuff
Yeah,
or
just
like
Mm-hmm.
anything. Yep,
cross-gen?
yep. All the
Uh,
above.
uh,
All the above.
Playing with whoever you want, wherever they play.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yep.
I see. It depends on what online multiplayer games we're going to get this year.
Yeah.
If it's some, it should be
But
some.
like,
Hopefully, it's more PVE stuff.
even some of the games I'm playing now, like I mentioned, Dying Light 2. Like, it'd have been nice, because my sister, she bought it for PlayStation. It'd been nice because she wanted to join while we were streaming, and she can't because that. But, like, hopefully that's something that is more, readily available.
You got to. Well, a lot of that you got to blame PlayStation on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to go
Because
there,
they
but
did
we
not
all
want.
know.
No, no. I'm not blaming. No, I'm just saying that
If it's
you.
truth,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the truth. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying,
yeah.
you know,
Truth is truth.
Microsoft has always wanted everybody to be, and Nintendo didn't have a problem with it either.
nope.
PC is open, so it doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Yep. This is just my
The
PlayStation
one,
that had
yeah.
opposed it.
But,
Okay,
yeah.
what else are your expectations? I know what mega expectations are. One of them.
And I would also like to see more. I know I mentioned this last podcast. Quirky, off the wall, random Japanese games introduced into our store. Cause I don't know, hidden gems. I'm a nerd. I love
My
Okay,
anime.
lady, my
okay,
lady.
So yeah,
okay.
Quirky,
What about
creepy.
you
what
just
about
I wish
randomness.
what
I
about
could. I wish I could high five you right now.
High five.
what about you, Serge?
I want more arcade games, man. I miss my arcade stuff like Castle Crashers and such and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because we be getting fighters, we be getting first person shooters, but like the just fun bash them and trash them type games, or like even
Castle
some more
Crashers
party
is a
games.
certified classic.
But
Couch
you know
home
what?
player.
I wouldn't mind playing game show games. I'll play those.
Like
Y'all
one
remember?
versus 100. I wish they brought that back.
Y'all remember when they had
Yeah, and
that
on
on
Splatoon.
Xbox Live? It was like a stream
Yes, one
thing.
versus 100 was
It
fun.
was
That was fun as
yeah.
heck.
I would tune in for that, man.
Okay,
When you say
Those
game
were
show
really nice.
games, the first thing I thought of was Buzz on like PlayStation.
okay.
Yeah,
Anything
Buzz. I
else,
see
I
Jazz?
Buzz.
remember Buzz.
I mean Surge. I mean Surge. I apologize. I mean Surge.
Oh, jeez. Arcade game. Just more first person experiences, man. Just I like small, dense experiences.
Okay.
Something that's concise but has some fun. Because it's like Dying Light really opened my eyes to some stuff, like how you can have a lot of stuff, not really have a big area, even though that area is huge, but like building up and then using the space in a different way than normally
Mm-hmm.
envision. Like the transverse in
Something.
that game is different. It's a joy. It
Something.
may not look all that, but it's like just the sheer fun of the game. It's there.
Something different. Something different than the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Innovation
Uh.
of something, you know.
Okay. Mega.
All right, these small stuff first. Avowed, Clockwork.
That's not coming out
Um,
either.
oh, you don't think it's gonna come out this
Mm-mm,
year?
I don't think that's coming out this year.
Uh,
I think it is.
um, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens later.
I'm
But
keeping receipt.
all right. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and especially Dragon Ball since like I've been binge watching the latest series Dragon Ball Super, so I'm in the Dragon Ball mood. Um, and finally, my main thing
Hmm.
is whatever the heck Nintendo's going to plan for this year because they've been extremely quiet
Yeah. And
about what's to come.
you reminded me when you said Dragon Ball, that new Takachi coming out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was.
You kind of
Hey,
shocked me, Mega, because I expected you to say the Switch
What
2,
you
but you
guys about
didn't.
to say?
The
Oh,
Switch 2.
what? Well, yeah, that's technically a part of what I said. I said like Nintendo in general because they've been quiet for, well,
Yeah.
they've been quiet on what they're planning to do this year.
Okay. Let's see. Let me start with the first one, Double said. And what I'm looking for is a lot of different things, but more or less, I'm really looking for Hellblade 2. And the only thing that I would
Hmm.
want them to change, and let me tell you the reason why. I didn't
Like
like
people talking in your
the
head.
that is what was funny, and I think what people. Well, let me to get you the point what made Hellblade really good. If you play Hellblade with headphones on, the greatest experience in the world because you don't
no,
realize
it ain't.
why you point. Yes, it is.
I told
Listen,
you,
I'm
like people
still
talking in his
scarred.
head. He like, yes.
And let me
It
tell
ain't.
you why.
Let him get
Because
his thought out first.
yeah, the reason why, OG, the game dealt with mental illness, and I just thought that they dealt with it in I mean, it was just off the rocks because you fighting and you got one person talking in your ear and you got the other person talking in the other ear, and when you
No
fighting,
key.
if you get wait a minute. But when you fighting and you know you get hit, and you say the other person gonna say, "See, I told you, we shouldn't depend on them more or less." So they're already dogging you out for getting hit like you gonna lose. Like, oh, we shouldn't have depended on it. She's not this. She's not this. And I just thought that was amazing because you got the good guy, the good cop, bad cop, the devil on one arm, the angel on the other. And I
Yeah.
think that was what was funny about that. But I'm looking at that. I'm looking at wishing it's not coming out for games that I like. I'm looking for something like another Mass Effect, not coming. Dragon Age, not coming. Um, those are the main two games that I would love to come because I love Dragon Age. That is one game that I've always liked. So I'm waiting
Wait, but
for
who
the
says what is EA putting out this year?
Madden,
You may get to the age.
Madden, and another. Well, they can't do FIFA, but they got another. That's it. I don't think Dragon Age is coming out, but that is my expectation. If I can get me a game like that, I'll be happy. Other games, I really want to see what's going to drop in with this merger. I don't think, and if they could just make me happy, drop Diablo 4 in Game Pass for PC, because that's
Oh, that's
I'm telling
coming.
you, yeah, I ain't buying it twice, so I can put it on my Legion Go ally. I mean uh,
Oh man,
Legion
you
Go.
couldn't double dip.
Say what?
Really couldn't double
You thought I was
dip.
joking or something?
Double dip.
I told you I wasn't.
I said what I
It's
said.
not.
I meant it. That's why I said it.
Said it. It's not happening. But I'm really not looking. I'm looking for what PlayStation should do. Would be good for them if they would drop God of War into their service for 2024 to make people get interested, buy more into it. Because the people who are going to buy God of War have bought God of War.
Yep,
Do you guys
I'm
agree with
one
me?
of them.
Right. I bought it because it was on sale, but I mean, got the new God of War. But
But the
if
DLC, man,
yeah, the DLC. But my
because they
point I'm
did
making,
promote buying that game again. Truthfully,
but I'm more or less saying, put it in your subscription service. Put it in the higher tier
mm-hmm.
subscription service
Yeah,
because you get more traction there. The people who have bought it, bought
yeah.
it. If you may get another million people, I don't think you're gonna get that much. 10,000
You
people
will
that's
get
gonna
more
buy,
benefit of
but
it
you're gonna
being
get
in
more
that
people that
system.
right. Then you may get more people that's gonna subscribe, and people that are gonna subscribe may play the game for 10 to 15 minutes, an hour, play halfway through, stop, but they're still gonna be subscribing to your service. That is what I'm looking for them to do. Put two or three more games in there
Yeah, because
that
if you
are
put games in there, you're guaranteeing people
right. You
may
getting that?
hang around as a subscription service.
Yeah,
And
because
say, for
I do,
instance, you're getting 3 people at that subscription service. That's more beneficial than selling one a few games. Because
and
you,
I resubscribe to the PlayStation service, the more expensive one. I shouldn't have, but I said forget it. They do have a couple of trials in there, but not a bunch of good trials, but they have trials, and I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and do it. But
Go ahead,
those are
do it. Man.
those, and I'm looking for a Nintendo. No, I may buy if the Switch 2 looks good. I'm not buying it. Doubt it because I got my Legion Go, and I'm happy with that. So I mean, I'm not really looking for. I'm just looking for some surprises. Um, I would love to see Fallout 4 remake. That's what I'm looking for too, or Fallout 4 4K or whatever. And that's coming in
Is
April.
it
they take their
Fallout
time
4
on it, but it is
remaster?
coming.
Remaster, whatever. No, it's one that's going to be in 4K. They upgrading it,
Hmm.
and they're going to put it out in 4K when the Fallout series releases.
Remaster or remake?
The remake, no remaster.
Remaster.
Yeah, you know it's coming out. So I don't have to. That's why I'm not finishing Fallout 4 because I just want to play it in 4K 60.
I'd rather have Oblivion.
Why not have both?
Yeah, I not have both. Yeah.
They're supposed to be doing that too. I would be surprised. Let's see. But we'll see how that goes. But we'll see how 2024 starts out. I do expect Microsoft to have everyone's saying they're going to have a showcase on the 25th. If we don't hear anything by next week, I'll be more suspect. Everyone has their crystal balls up. But we'll see. So that's all the topics we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for showing like and subscribe. So let's get our outros out the way and let's find out where everyone's going to be this weekend. I was streaming Diablo yesterday. I was streaming Hogwarts yesterday. And I streamed a little bit of Diablo today.
Yeah, I was asking OG how it plays. He was showing me clips of it. And I was like, it does have a decent scheme. It's just I don't know what does what spells. I would have to play it tonight.
But you have to play it to get the spells, and that's
Yeah,
another
that's what I'm
game.
saying. I was like,
That's
the
another
boys don't
game.
Living
understand.
Right.
outside.
That That's another game that you're going to have to play because when I went away for the holiday, I came back to like, oh, I got to remember how to do this.
You got to
That's
Hmm.
remember.
definitely, yeah, you're gonna have to. So I'm gonna play that tomorrow too. I got to remember that.
Yeah, I had to touch that with Dying Light too, but I've got so much into it. It's kind of like muscle memory, so it's a little forgiving for me.
This
Like, whew,
RB,
okay.
RBB and the jump button that messed me up switching back like the Elden Ring.
Well, see, I got a little bit of advantage on that because I play God of War, and that's how you fight. RB and RT.
I'm saying RB to jump though. That's absurd.
Yeah, there's no jump. I'm saying those are the action buttons in God of War because you can't really jump in that game.
You
There's
can't
no
jump.
jump button. There's no jump button. You gotta get to an edge of the cliff and use an ability or something to jump.
Right.
Combo or something.
Okay. So let's get our outros going, lady and gentlemen. Where are you guys going to be? Jazz, a motel. Where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be here every Thursday with the crew. I took a brief hiatus streaming over the holidays. Partially the
Oh, that's
holidays
deserved.
being busy, and I got a little sick, but whatever. I'm back.
With
We
cleaning and
Yep,
cooking and
cleaning.
all
Oh
the
my gosh,
what have you.
stuff. So I plan on streaming tomorrow night. If not, then Saturday. Either way, I'm gonna be back. Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube. Probably get back into some Dying Light because I still haven't finished the story and people like watching it. So,
Hmm.
y'all.
Yeah, I gotta get back on that because I haven't finished the story, but we are super close to the end. Like,
Who's next?
Uh, let's go with OG.
You can find me here every Thursday with the crew. You can also find me on Twitter, OG I like to fight council wars. You can also find me on
he like to
Facebook,
talk
all
mess.
things
Somebody's
geeks.
got to do it. We appreciate your services.
Somebody
It's
got to
mess
do it.
talking. That's how he talk mess.
I say to
So
somebody
yeah,
else, they being
find me in
messy.
those three places.
Literally.
I don't care. I represent the Xbox Live beta testers from 20 years ago.
Oh wow!
The real Xbox Live beta tester.
All right,
Peace, Louise.
all right.
Here he go claim points. Ding, ding, ding,
Serge,
ding,
where can we
ding.
find you?
Well, you can find me here with the crew on Thursdays when we have it. Sometimes we do special events on other days, but hey, you never know. We'll let you know.
There you
You can
go.
find you can find me on Facebook under Sir Rich Gaming. You can find me on Twitter as also known as X as Sir underscore Rich. You can find me on Twitch as Sir Rich and YouTube as Sir Rich as well.
Okay,
And I have before we forget, don't forget to like and subscribe.
there you go. There you go. Thank you very much for remembering that. Mega,
Well, the name's Megalixer.
no kidding.
You'll see me for you'll see me for well, now I think about it, only 2 Thursdays.
Yeah,
We'll talk more on why I say that, and I guess would it be January 18th?
yeah.
Okay.
Next week. No week. Yeah, next. Yeah, the
Oh,
week
the
after
week after
next.
next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, and even then,
you
I
be
can't debate
around.
on what I'll even appear because not because like I do have to get up, uh, and I do have to get up early for January 19th because there's like a
Man,
little event the college has.
not trying to stretch it, but if you got the time, yeah. But school comes first.
There
Nothing should
you
get in the way of that.
go. Okay.
So we still
Yeah.
got your holidays and everything else. You always welcome. So hey, uh,
Yeah.
you part of the crew. We'll figure it out. New things.
All right. All right. You can
Mm.
find me here every Thursday with the rest of the crew. You can find me on Xbox and PlayStation. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably streaming Hogwarts, or Diablo, but definitely one of the two. That's it. So, with that being said, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Like and subscribe. And on that note, we're going to have our favorite buddy, Serge, take us out.
Oh, it's time. Time to say
Yeah.
hello. Hello,
Holla,
everybody.
holla, holla,
Hello, hello, hello,
holla,
hello,
holla,
everybody. Hello,
holla.
hello. Thank you for joining us. Hello, 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 hello.
Let me holler at you. 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 Let me holler at you.